from my life. Pazu, leave here now. Pazuzu, leave here now. Pazuzu.
Leave now. In the name of the Almighty, I command you to leave.
You know, I really started to think this Amityville bubble is really draining off. And here we are, a bunch of stuff just got dropped on me at once. It's really not helping. It's not just, but it's tiring to keep up with all this junk and discovering all these titles from who knows how way back then. But it seems I do catching up with this. So now we are doing the, so to say, crown jewel of our collection for the time being, the Amityville Exorcist. Maybe the "the" is not in the title in the released version. It was a long journey, but after this one I will be catching up to 2025, and what's the chance finding something from before? Less and less. So that's at least something positive. So the next releases will be, I hope once a week we'll have them. The last Amityville movie, Amityville Backrooms, Once Upon a Time in Amityville, and Amityville Where the Echo Lives, which is also titled The Girl from the Other Side, because that's one of those movies which has different title, one which has nothing to do with Amityville. And with that, we will have catched up to 2025, aside the, unavailable titles like Amityville Apocalypse, existing only expensive physical media, and Amityville Bloodbath, which I'm maybe negotiating something with SRS Media when they are releasing Amityville Endgame. They still don't have Amityville Infinity, but there is news of progress. They only need one more segment. Last time I checked with Ron, I think I'm going to his nerves. There was 2 lacking from the anthology, now there is only 1. This is bad news for their 3rd anthology, the Amityville's Endgame, or Amityville Endgame, or whatever the final title will be. Yeah, that is one of the things that gets on my nerves. It's very draining. But okay, maybe I will give them another $10 and they will just put the DVD into the package. See, the problem with the Amityville Bloodbath is it is a short. It is 30 minutes. It's just not worth the money. It would be so easy to watch it on QB or Folsom or whatever. But this is life. Either way.
Welcome to the news with me, your host, Peter Summers. Top story tonight. A well-known priest who's had run-ins with the church over his unorthodox methods of performing exorcisms online has come under fire today as a video of him ranting and talking about how he's been cursed by the demon Pazuzu on his website has gone viral. Tons of videos of people deemed to be haunted by a demon have uploaded videos in the hope that the Father will rid them of their demonic possession. In other news,
now let's discuss the title card issue of the Amityville releases, especially the recent ones, which shows a trend like Pokemon of Nintendo. It's going downhill, the quality, and in general. Could we get something real, a real title card, not this standard type of white letters on a black screen? You know, if I would make a movie, and that would be my title card, I would feel ashamed. Also, could we not have 3 minutes of black screen at the start of any movie? Then SCP is hugging the screen until the 11th minute. Who approved this? I see he bought himself an associate producer credit for this one, but there should be a limit. Right after that, the priest is advertising his whiskey or his alcoholism. I cannot decide. Not even after watching the entire thing.
Hello, my name is Father O'Brien, and I am a man of God. It is clear that in this world of ours, many evils lurk around. It's important to bless or mark, certain objects that you indulge in a good way, because unclean spirits can not only attach itself to people, but objects, even as minute as a bottle of whiskey. So please excuse me just for indulging in a little drink. I should probably start off that my name is Father O'Brien. I grew up in Amityville.
From the very boring rambling, I decipher that the source of the supernatural activities in this one comes from a statue one of the priest's friends chopped down and dragged home from the local cemetery. Obviously a Pazuzu statue, and the whole thing, despite implied taking place in Amityville, has nothing to do with the house. Also, despite the priest stories telling us that you have to touch the statue to get haunted, disturbed by the demonic force or whatever, none of the following, let's call them stories, have any of that. So I think there was not a script, because Tony Newton did not write one, and the 5 associate producer will have to fill up the runtime with whatever they have. Back to the show with this guy, who is rambling unconnected to the priest's ongoing story, because of course he does. So we are back to SCP.
I want to say I am so thankful for to find this website too, the Amityville Exorcist, and be able to tell my stories, because that's basically why I'm doing this video. Of course, I'm putting it online for you.
Then we cut briefly to the priest. This will be a trend all throughout. I even noticed the, cigarette sign, fracture second inserted someplace. And the audio goes mono for the priest's footage. Sure. Fuck you. That should have been a sign to not make this movie. You hear me, Mr. Tony Newton? Whatever. That guy should get a restriction order to never touch a camera ever in his future life. Get to this useless filmmaker wannabe. The new War of the Worlds seems well made compared to this film. Next.
Okay. Well, my therapist says this should be good for me. Just recording a little bit of a video diary, I guess, of my experience.
Back to SCP.
What you're seeing here is something that you have never seen, something you've never seen before, and something something that you don't want to ever see. Because when I come for you, and you, and you, every single one of you is dead. You are so fucking dead.
Well, that was disturbing. Anyway, back to number 2. This goes on for almost 10 entire minutes. Then number 3 again. We see purple t-shirt, long hair dude. But You Don't Fool Me movie. It's just number 3rd with long hair. I'm a clever person with big brain, the highest IQ ever. And if his hair grew this much in just 1 week, that's Guinness World Record. World record for this country, the greatest country ever in history and future history.
Tell me your troubles, my child. Tell me your troubles now, please.
I haven't slept in at least a week, and
I got nothing from this. This movie, let's call it that, probably cost nothing, and I still hope it lost money somehow. For epilogue, we learned that Ronald Defoe's body got missing. Like anybody cares. Oh, and there is a post-credit scene too.
Hey, Alec, can I see your hand real quick?
Yeah, why? I don't know.
Just let me see it. Do you trust me?
Yes, I trust you.
Okay.
Ow, fuck. The fuck did you just do?
Nothing.
God damn, that burned like really bad.
It's just my cross. Okay. Allie, you've been freaking me out lately. I'm not gonna lie. I just feel uneasy. Can we do something? I want to search for a website to kind of like make me feel better. You know, no, make stuff fun. Stop looking at me funny.
This is so stupid.
I
You know this is probably all fake. There's like nothing really going on
Okay,
here.
yes, but you know how much of a pussy I am.
Alright, fine. Whatever you
Okay.
do, I'll do it. Fine.
Okay. Love you. Okay. All right. So, here we go. All right, so we come across, it's right here. Okay. I believe we may have unleashed an entity. This girl over here thinks I'm crazy, but you know me, freak out about everything. So I'm going to start it, and she's going to follow through with it, right?
I will.
Okay.
You're my best friend. I will do anything.
Okay. So, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Father, can you please help us?
Can you say a prayer for us? Can you exorcise the demons out of our lives? Take this demonic force away. As we may have unleashed a demon, an entity, he has latched onto us.
Father, please help us. Father, save us.
Thank you, Father, for listening to our story. Father, please help me.
He is here. Can't wait to get out of here.
It'll be morning soon. We'll be fine.
Okay.